Dream Gene. Right, just getting myself ready. Peel a bit of orange peel. Why not? Oh, God blame it. Ooh, orange oils. Peel the pith. Stop it, mate. You're giving me the pip. Oh, what a pip, what a pip. Let's just get ready. Because here I come now. Putting some orange peel in there. All right. Putting some orange peel in there. Peeling the pith away. Trimming. Healing the world with comedy. Mutha Foker. Putting that in there. And fuck it, why not? Gonna peel another bit of peel. Oh. Yes, it's Halloween. I've been wearing this all day. I made an online presentation to one of the executive committees at work wearing it. Been giving out little treats to the trick-or-treaters. And we were absolutely inundated with the fuckers. Yeah, so it was, fun. It was taken well. I was genuinely a little bit worried. Am I going to get told I shouldn't have done this? But everyone was on board with it, so that's good. Oh, I'm using a CD case as a... Well, not chopping, but I'm kind of using... You know what? I'm kind of using it as a chopping board, even though I'm not actually chopping. I just needed a hard surface to rest the orange peel on when I was trimming the pith from it. And that was there. This is a classical music CD. Pergolisi, Stabat Matabascalati Salve Regina. It doesn't even really tell you what it is. Salve Regina. Yes, rolling spliffs on record covers. And not even mucking around. I'm not really someone who's done cocaine because it's too fucking expensive. But yes, you always get a thing about people chopping. Or was it Chopin? Chopping. It's very unclear what it is, quite honestly. Actually, it's a little booklet. Now I want to know what it actually is. Oh, okay. So the two composers the Pergolesi and Scarlatti. Okay. And from the looks of the women with big hair on the cover, it's opera. Okay. Hey, Celtic. Good to see you, man. And yes, this is my outfit for today. It really accentuates the movement of the skeleton when I do that. Oh, dear. I was initially thinking, are we going to be finished with trick-or-treaters by 8 o'clock? And man, we ran out of shit a long time ago. Ooh, U-Foods. Oh, what time are they saying they're going to deliver tomorrow? Because I'm planning on going away tomorrow. Lunchtime. Okay. I wasn't planning on going till after lunchtime, so that's okay. But yes, as obviously, I don't know, our street or our neighborhood has obviously got a good trick-or-treater reputation because kids are coming from I don't know the fuck where, but so many of them, they're not neighborhood kids. I mean, some of them would be, but there's obviously carloads of kids coming in from say. And actually, Mrs. Angry recognized people with one group of kids. They're actually essentially social workers, people who look after kids in trouble. And I was like, well, I'm glad to have them come around, give the kids a little treat. But there were so goddamn many. Like, yeah, I only use little things because we get so many fucking kids. I'm not a millionaire. I can't afford to give full-size chocolate bars to people. So you get the mini things and then like saved up some candy canes from Christmas because the candy canes are weirdly popular. I discovered that a couple of years ago. So I get a bunch of candy canes at Christmas to save for the following Halloween. And so yeah, last year I had about 100 little treats to hand out to the kids, and we ran out to about, I don't know, 3 hours. And I think the kids would have kept going for maybe an hour or so longer, but we were out of treats, so we had to say sorry. So this year I got 150 treats, just little things. So that's about $50 worth, I suppose. And fucking ran out in the first 2 hours. So there must have literally been twice as many kids or more. And it just freaking keeps growing every year. It's wild. Music elevator. Hello. Having a relax. Nice. And you don't have a parrot hovering around looking at what you're doing all night. That must be relaxing. And you have a little drinky drinks. Okay, I thought that tasted funny the other night. It must have been what I had before it made it taste funny because it tastes freaking yummy. Okay. Wait. People are only just learning what the metal studs on jeans are for. Added to prevent pockets from fraying. Yeah, I thought it was just a strengthening thing. It's the old Levi's design. Okay, yeah, right. Anyway, I was going to get my YouTube up. Let me see. Via my channel. Videos. Now, I was thinking, yes, I was. Australia spent 450 million on Halloween. Well, maybe not. Americans spend way into the billions of US dollars. Hey, Pat, by the way, you're doing Swordcraft. Nice. Regional members staying with you overnight, dropping for V-Line. Oh, nice. And there's Sunday band gig. I'm going away for the weekend, long weekend. Okay, I told the story earlier. I'm probably going to have to tell it multiple times. We ran out of treats to give the kids in like an hour and a half. So many fucking kids. You're doing a week-long world play. Oh, the charity event. You were saying this, yeah. Full-size cockpit simulator a few days. Nice. All right, you know what? I'm going to show you what I'm doing because I was literally wondering if I'd done Halloween videos before. So we go videos, yes, and search. What do I have under the title Halloween? Or we could maybe just have a ghostly visit from Aidsy tonight. Oh, 17 years ago, where I pretended I was going to take my mask off for Halloween. Very short Halloween videos. The live stream from last Halloween. Oh, God. Eva and Viola wearing costumes from the costume shop. You're talking about slutty Halloween costumes. Halloween stream. Oh, my Bloodmouth video. God. More sexy Halloween talk, just trying to get views on YouTube. There's one with Young was angry. So 18 years ago. God, she's not even 10 years old there. Damn. I'm not crazy. Reintroducing the masks. Oh, yes, when I went trick-or-treating with the little angries and got lots and lots of lollies. Melbourne Zombie Shuffle. That's a good Halloween thing. Another video with Viola. Oh, that's me making dry ice explode. Because bad. Oh, Mistress M's live stage show. Neat. A Dalek video. Listen a minute. There you go. Melbourne Zombie Shuffle from 2011. God damn. 13 years ago. Another Dalek. More Zombie Shuffle. Talking to Eva and Viola about sex pics. Look at me pretending I'm the man with my arms around them. Oh dear. So funny. Trying to think. Makeup tutorials, hard to be sure. Oh, yes, Celtic is here. I could open the mail. Oh, I actually had a couple teenagers come in the sexy police costumes. I did not spend all the time, but definitely like cleavage and the thing zipped down. They're probably. I made a point of not looking too closely because they were probably only 16. I was like, oh no, okay. It was just awkward. Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking of putting one of the old videos on for fun. Or, AIDSy, maybe? Who knows? That's a suitably spooky Halloween idea. Oh, dear. Oh, and an 18-year-old video, the old response videos when that was a thing. Oh, God, more of the costumes from the sex shop Eva was working in. Oh, my God. Geez, I was desperate for views. And my female friends like, hey, yeah, you should dress up in the costumes and I should make a video about it. Damn. Sorry, I should be showing you what I'm looking at again, but you know, it's a whole thing. No, Eva has had many jobs in the intervening years. Not currently working in a sex shop. The zombie shuffle stuff was pretty goddamn good. It's just something that got too big for its own good. You couldn't keep doing it. And some fucking wankers from Brisbane tried to take over. Drop some pics. Really. Zombie Shuffle happened for about 5 years in a row, and it got too big, basically. You'd have to have a license to keep doing it. Hey, Rays, how is it going? Anyway, look, I did get all this mail from Celtic King, which is a bunch of receipts. I don't know. Let's see. There's like 8 of these envelopes. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. An intelligence. Okay, this is actually fun. Oh, some neat Jesus stuff. Okay. All right. Well, the first one is a winner already. How we know that God exists. Okay. Cop this, atheists. This is apparently irrefutable proof God exists. Can you recognize these two buildings? It's a pyramid and the Eiffel Tower. Since we know both these buildings had a beginning, they must have had a builder for them, right? Oh my God, they're using that shit argument. Even though we have never met the builders or shaken his hand, we know the buildings had a builder. Then a painting of the Mona Lisa, we know someone painted it. Look around you. Since it had a beginning, must have a creator. Even though we don't even... Yeah, okay. It's that thing about what created the universe. Well, what created God, you fuckwit? Not aimed at Celtic King, by the way. That aimed at the person who uses that argument. And again, my 2 cents, my very rudimentary understanding of some of the more advanced thinking around origins of the universe. What makes sense to me is time is not really a straight line. Just because us humans in our limited experience things sequentially and we can't go backwards or do whatever. What makes sense to me is if time is actually cyclical. There isn't a beginning, there isn't an end. It's a repeated cycle. Anyway, intelligence test. Sorry. My answers, which are going to be correct, are going to be different to the answers they put here. How many of each animal did Moses take into the ark? None, because it's not real. What's the name of the raised print that deaf people use? Braille. Is it possible to end a sentence with the word the? It's certainly possible. Can you argue that it's grammatical? Maybe. Spell the word shop. S-H-O-P. What do you do when you come to a green light? Stop. It's noon. You look at the clock. The big hand is on the 3. The little hand is on the 5. What time is it? It's noon. You're looking at a broken clock. Spell aloud the word Silk, S-I-L-K. What do cows drink? Milk. Are you meant to read the back for the answers? Oh, okay. Sorry. I got it right. None. Oh! The first question was, how many of each animal did Moses take into the ark? None. It was Noah. But I said it was none. It is Samhain. Yes. Hey, Redfoot. For those who don't know, Halloween is actually an adaptation of an Irish festival, which is basically the same thing as Halloween. The veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. The dead can walk among us. We should dress up in costumes so they think we're on their side. So, cows drink water. Oh, holy shit. Okay, this is actually fun, this card. Deaf people don't use raised print. That's a semantic argument. The question itself does. 4, go. Oh, no, this is actually fun. Oh, okay. And because you can easily be tricked, this is why we need Jesus. Okay, cool. Okay, another little envelope. No, this one opened easier. And this one's full of money! No, it's full of receipts. Okay, what does Celtic King spend his money on? Kurzgesagt video proposing universe evolved by creating black holes, which are different universes. Well, the only thing that makes sense to me, yes, I did. I said stop. The tricks worked. Every one of the tricks of their questions worked on me. What's on the receipts? Okay, you've kept the receipts too long. They're faded, and I don't even know what was on them. Ah, yes. Your Kit Kat and your chocolate milks. And you mixed it up with an iced coffee. This is so funny. Anyway. Okay. Oop, what's in this one? Is it more of the intelligence tests? Christian stuff. Recovery group? AA recovery group? Okay, good to know. Place for mental health support? The intelligence testing. What's something more important than water? There is something. Something's worse than death if you have no substitute for your sins. Oh, no. Yes. What's the most stolen book of all time? Yes, that's folklore, and there's no way to quantify that. Folklore is the most stolen book in the world, is the Bible. Celtic, you should freaking go with the iced coffee and chocolate, man. Fish and chips. I had more freaking new foods tonight. Oh, God, yes, you were talking you had knife pulled on you, needle pulled on you last night. Jesus. Redfoot, your friends stop at green lights. Too busy talking. Fine, if you look at the theater, someone peeped. Oh, this is something different again. No, did you steal all their intelligence test cards? I'm disappointed it's the same one each time because they're little trick questions. I think every single one of the trick questions got me. So your job's not dangerous, just the people in charge are dangerous. Oh. So you did a field trip with supervisor part of training, even though you're office staff. Like to look what you're dispatching. Wore yellow reflective vest and open pits. Nice. Yeah, in my work, you can volunteer to do field work when you're an office worker. So, Celtic, you found the AA mental health stuff on the ground. Oh, I know someone's given up on it. Don't give up on getting sober or looking after your mental health. All right, what's this one? Oh, it's another Bible thing. It's like a Bible flowchart by the looks of it. It's written on it, Mormonism's full of shit, Bible's full of shit, AZ is my Lord and Savior. He'll take you into the afterward. Oh, God, yeah, this is friggin'... It's too complicated, but that's Mormonism. What's in this one? Okay, it's the... Celtic's just stealing all their religious tracts, which is ironically funny to me. Tell them they need to do some more different ones. I want to see more different ones. It's the same one again. Okay, this has got something else in it. What's this? Oh, what is this? You printed out a website. Okay. Oh, you printed out train timetable for me. Well, that'll come in handy. If I want to go from Bombardary to Rockdale, this will come in very handy. So thank you for that. But I did actually like the religious stuff. I would laugh. I would laugh so much if someone sent me MAGA hats and Tesla shirts, and then I would make a video where I burned them. Which I'm sure would entertain everyone. You had people resigning. Well, for anyone who missed it, I actually presented to one of the executive groups today wearing this. It was online, but I just, I warned my boss ahead of time. I'm wearing a skeleton onesie, to which she gave a laugh react. And I thought, well, you better not think I'm joking. That better be an endorsement, because I don't want any blowback. And yeah, no, people loved it. We had a whole chat about it. I moved from Sydney to Melbourne in 97. So for most of 97, actually, no, I think for all of 97, I lived in Sydney. I moved to Melbourne in like January 98. Because Young Ms. Angry was born in November 97. Again, depending who they are and what they do in Tesla, they may be doing great stuff. But the company itself is the value of the company is a complete fucking lie. Its actual value is maybe 100th of its stock valuation. Its stock valuation is complete bullshit. And everything Elon Musk says and does is complete bullshit. They're accountants or some crap. Probably cooking the books. You're doing a Halloween party at Fremantle Prison. Is that still a prison, or is it a prison that's been repurposed, as has happened in both Sydney and Melbourne? Mum moved to Sydney when she visited Australia, then to Melbourne. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and his patent's probably shit. Like, he bought his way into every company he's been in. And like I said, it's all like, oh, he's the richest man in the world. Well, he has the most imaginary wealth in the world. I think conservatively, at least 75% of his wealth is imaginary. It's tied up in the stock price of companies. It's wealth that can never be realized. And as I said, the stock price of Tesla in particular is a fucking scam. I think it's probably more likely that Mushy Boy, 90% of his wealth is imaginary. She's saying he hasn't the patent for the charging ports for his car. Yeah, no, he bought his way. Well, he bought his way into PayPal with apartheid emerald money, and then he had a huge payday from PayPal, and he bought into Tesla and SpaceX with that. So the prison is a museum older than fuck, and it's scary at night. Well, dude, lots of psychic damage. How did he become a US citizen? Bought his way in, I guess. Started his fortune by stealing emeralds from his dad, and his dad got the money from stealing the labor of black South Africans. So what did we get on? North Melbourne's playing 3 games. There are increasingly AFL and rugby league games being played in the US. Just a marketing thing. Oh man, that was fucking yummy. Drink. I think I will. I've got 2 oranges. I might just juice them rather. I often make a clarified cocktail. I might just have some orange juice. Why not? And I could make a wacky cocktail. I gotta look in one of my cocktail books. Let's see if I can have an inspiration for a cocktail. What did I put in here? The New Amsterdam was the one I was going to make. Kirschwasser, Geneva. That's... Yeah, no, that's the thing I'm thinking. A Newark, apple brandy, sweet vermouth. I can't even be bothered getting my vermouth. Nigori milk punch, sake, cognac, vanilla liqueur. Oh, they're saying sake is a substitute for dairy. Yes, I know. I mean, I know it just from the They Might Be Giants song. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Istanbul, Constantinople, Noche Royal, Gin and Nocino. Ooh, actually, I'm going to try a version of that. Nocino, I'm going to do my macadamia liqueur. That is a very good tune. Yeah, it's fun tracking the names of places. Speaking of Dutch names, Indonesia, they called Batavia when they are in it. So far, again, my history's not great. I don't think the Dutch left North America. It's just, sorry, my eyes have just got really itchy for some fucking reason. It's just the people who were sort of in charge changed. Celtic, it can't be a surprise that if you're talking about the presidential election, I wouldn't hesitate to vote Democrat, even though they kind of suck. It's just that Trump's a fucking nightmare. If I wanted to affect change in US politics, I wouldn't be thinking about the presidential election. I would be focused on local politics and going further than voting, getting involved. So yeah, you had early days of the US. It's kind of all up for grabs. And various countries claimed ownership of various bits of what's now the United States. So 1.5, 0.5, 0.25. I got to do 0.5, 0.5. Okay. So gin, sloe gin, and a nut liqueur. I'm going to nut into my glass. There's macro. Oh, I'm going to... This is sloe gin I made. You know, I didn't make the gin. I did the fruit. This one will do for the other gin. Insanity. Okay, so we're going 1.5 ounces of this. Got this one from the Caulfield Racecourse, actually. They do a market once a month there, and there are often distillers there. And sloe gin. My Lily Pilly sloe gin. And let's get some Mac disappearing into the mist. I'm going to do the barrel aged Mac. Because I always thought the Mac was good, and then they did a barrel aged release, and hot damn, is that good. All right. So this is kind of a gin old fashioned. We call this a Mac Royale. Mac Royale, shit. Here's the thing, Redfoot. I would ask up front, and of course, this varies depending where you are because of the weirdness of the US system, where only half a dozen states have a chance of affecting the outcome of the election. Although, you know, that's not strictly speaking true because sometimes you get big landslide wins and whatnot. What the fuck has Jill Stein been doing for the last 4 years? Like, I haven't seen her name in the media at all till she declared, you know, she's a progressive and is going to run for president. But in states where the votes matter, okay, so Jill Stein can't possibly become president. So there's that. Trump could, which is an horrific nightmare. The only thing that can stop Trump from becoming president is Harris becoming president. So I would put all my effort into that. That's me. No, I don't drink vodka. I think it's shit. Think Qantas is powerful. What's that about? Oh, God, sorry. I forgot I left the cat in charge. Got a Rolf Harris stare. That's not good. Pat, you have best news? Okay, well, I'm happy for that. Well, we have safe seats and we have volatile seats. But yeah, our system is far more open to influence than the US system. Redfoot, that is your call, and I would not describe myself as a fan of Harris or the Democratic Party generally. And that's why I phrased it very carefully. And yes, if you're in a state where your vote's actually not going to make a difference and you want to register a protest, I say go for it. in states where the vote could be swung, I would be extremely sharply focused on not Trump. Yeah, he's going to fuck up your multi-bet. Well, the guy who reckons, he's predicted the last 10 presidential elections with his keys to the White House formula is convinced Harris is going to win. See, here's the thing, Redford. In Australia, it's far more likely voting for a third party, you'll actually get someone like in the parliament who can have an effect on what happens in the parliament. They're not going to form government, but they might end up with the major party depending on them as a coalition. And so things that you care about might get put in. It kind of feels like the US system is just a steaming pile of shit. So, yeah, it's registering your vote is as a protest is your call, really. I did see something like the betting sites saying more people are betting on Trump, but then again, more Trump supporters are stupid and obsessive. So yeah. Hi, Sophie, watching you from the bath. Cheeky. That's all I'm going to say. Cheeky. Oh, I think it's definitely going to be close no matter what. Anything could happen, but it's going to be close. Yes, no, I did read the chat and said, hi, Sophie. There you go. Okay, Pat needs to tell me something, I think. Let me see. He feels like he's got big news. I'll put the, and this is an open link actually. I won't be streaming tomorrow night, and I'm away for 4 days. I might not be streaming till this time next week. And yes, I do like preferential voting because your vote always counts for something. The English system's also stupid. There's no preferential voting. This first past the post stuff is ridiculous. Preferential voting is the way to go. That's not bad. It's very interesting. My creation. Inspired by PDT, the Please Don't Tell cocktail book. A Mac Royale. Okay. Pat says he has big news.
Yep.
What's you were saying? He's pretty excited. What's the news, big guy?
My sister's son.
Yeah.
He's my son.
Wow. So he's your nephew and he's getting married.
Yep. Really
nice. That's an exciting thing for the family. I like it.
Yep. It's fun. Yep. Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, my wait that no work.
Oh no.
My dad bought this one, but better.
All right. Oh yeah, because it wasn't working the other night.
Yeah.
So your dad got you new one.
My dad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, better.
That's good. Nice to hear. Oh, Celtic, where did you post the letters? Because was it a while ago? Because I did get notification the day after I picked up the other ones that there was something else. So I don't know if that's you or someone else.
Oh yeah. Where are away?
I'm going away with Mrs. Angry, and because Tuesdays are
where?
To a secret location where we have a sex dungeon.
Oh, that.
So there you go. That's because Tuesday's a public holiday for the Melbourne Cup. So it took Monday off. I did annual leave for Monday, so then we can have a 4-day weekend. So It's fun. Going to be visiting distilleries, pubs, restaurants, having a good time. Are you going to be best man at the wedding, Pat? Or
Yeah, my sister. I don't know.
you never know.
I don't know. Look, see.
Yeah.
And
No. I took.
oh my worker.
Yeah.
But yesterday, Miss played Bonnie. You know
Yeah.
who won?
Who
I
won?
won again.
You won again.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bowling.
There.
Oh, there's the scores. Pat beat his worker 10 pin bowling.
Yep.
Nice work, that young man.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I won.
I love this Ray's secret location with a sex dungeon. Must be Corio. I mean, I think there's actually a distillery in Corio. That's usually my excuse for going places. Almost exactly half my team is taking Monday off. I imagine half of Melbourne is taking Monday off because of the public holiday on Tuesday. Oh, you got the show on. That's often where other areas have the same gazetted holiday for local show day. I'm not going to get wasted because I'm in public. I'm more. This the real thing. I'm more likely to get
drunk.
More likely to get drunk at home because I don't have to go anywhere. I can just stumble into a bed. And if I go out, I've got to find my way home. So, I mean, I have drinks, definitely. I mean, on average, like if Mrs. Angry and I go out for dinner and cocktails, I'll have 3 cocktails. And that's enough to be a bit wobbly. So
I said drunk. I know that.
Yeah. So yeah. We're leaving Melbourne, definitely. You're going to be taking the whole week off. Nice. Oh yeah, because you're doing the world flight thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that man, I'll go see Money's on Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
See it's on the Red. You saw Red?
So Red.
Yeah, it's in my phone. It's on
Right,
on that.
I know what it is. So for lots, well, see, we always go places where there's distilleries, and they often do a thing where they do cocktails. Yeah, he's just watching YouTube Red, and he's going to give us ratings.
No, soon this Tuesday. This one.
Oh, that's like a horror movie about a kangaroo that kills people. I saw a trailer for that. Great, Pat's going to see.
Look at that.
Pat's going to see the movie about the killer kangaroo.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday. Don't feel bad, Redfoot. I think he's also probably going to spend time on RedTube, and he's going to rate all the ladies on there.
I don't know.
Oh, he does see. Maybe.
I don't see.
Yeah. Okay. Justin's going to the US. Premium economy 3 times more expensive than business. That's weird.
Huh?
You're going to see Redfoot is also going to see the Killer Kangaroo movie. And it's just based on someone had seen photos of those Western Reds that look like they're jacked on steroids because some of them, like they stand like 2 meters tall and they look ripped. They look like they've been at the gym. And I think people have just seen pictures of that and going, yeah, that'd fuck you up. Indigenous horror.
That's a weird.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Yeah, it's that's an interesting looking movie, but I got to get back to watching. I think you can still get it on SBS on demand. A series called Firebite, which is about Indigenous vampire hunters, and
I saw that.
the vampires are all white Europeans who think the indigenous people have the best tasting blood. It's a not very subtle metaphor for colonization, but I watched the first episode of it. I've got to get back to watching it. I think it's still on SBS on demand. But yeah, if you want something a bit different, Firebite, a series about Indigenous Australian vampire hunters. So,
I never saw that one.
yeah, it's a series. I think you can just go online, like watch it SBS on demand. But so actually, you know what? Now I've brought it up. I need to know
Again?
I need to know if it's still there. Let's go. We're on the internet. Let's look it up. SBS on demand. Now I am probably not logged. Oh wait, am I? Am I logged in? Do I remember the password I set up?
They get it old.
I know I'm old and
I know.
forget things. Or sign in with Google. Why don't I sign in with Google? Anyway. Continue. Yep, okay. Signing in with my Google account. Got it. Creating an account. I've already got one, but I've forgotten what it was, so I'm just creating another one. Why the fuck not? Oh, wow. Oh, when was I born? Probably then. I'm non-binary. Okay. Now let's have a look. I'm going to share the screen. Let's have a look at what's on SBS On Demand. Oh, Sean Michaelis got a series on. Whoa. What's happening? Okay.
That's that weird.
So, Bosch, I've heard of that series. Paris Has Fallen. Oh, silly terrorist movie. Ooh, horror movies. The
Yes.
Gone. What a name that is. Stopping the Steal. The Negotiator. Tokyo Vice. Ansel Elgort. Remember him. He's got a series set in 1990s Tokyo. Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah. I should just look. Fire Bite. Is Firebite on there? It is.
Hey, John.
Firebite. There you go. You can still watch it on SBS on demand. They call them blood hunters. The indigenous vampire hunters are called blood hunters. So there you go. I looked it up. Now we know you can still watch Firebite on SBS On Demand. You're just impressed. I think I missed it. Did Pat have a hanky? There you go. So it's like,
yes.
there you go. Well, Strictly Sage is impressed. He hasn't seen one in ages. So no, I have to admit, I use tissues. So there are probably hankies in the house somewhere. Oof. Okay. It's 9 o'clock. We're at this tipping point of, should I make myself another drink? Maybe I think I want one.
That drug.
Yeah, you know, Pat's trying to be the voice of reason, and it's not working.
That work.
Doesn't work. All right. Okay. I got to get creative of my various 100 things I could make. I could make an old fashioned with. I have to decide. What's this? Raise. Oh, okay. You're actually doing the ratings that I thought. Sasha Grey, Crystal Clear, Mia Khalifa. I think Mia Khalifa hates that people still mention she did porn. Vanessa Rodriguez. That's your Ed True Breaking. All right. Well, that's nice. Here's the the Aussie YouTubers Raka Raka, they spent time hanging out with Sasha Grey. All right, so, what are we gonna make? Will it be whiskey or rum or tequila or brandy? Here is a question for you. Wait, what the hell is that? It's like me forgetting I forget what's in bottles down here.
Yeah, you're out, man.
I know. I'll and had too much to drink.
Yeah, I know you're not drunk.
What do we do? What do we do? Oh wait, no, I'm going to use my spiced rum, and I think I'm going to use the Mac again, but a whiskey. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. One of my rarest and most expensive whiskies. Starwoods Lagavulin cask whiskey. All right. So we are going to do this. The Mac the knife, and some of my homemade barrel-aged spiced rum. Because I'm a fancy boy who has fancy things. All right. And peated whiskey. All right. Shazam, y'all. Captain Marvel Jones is a Southern Superman. All right. Another old-fashioned experiment. Mia Khalifa getting political. I have to admit, I don't know much about her, except she gets annoyed when people bring up porn. There was a Sega World shop in Sydney. Saying it was a theme park. I do vaguely remember that, actually. Don't think I ever went there, but I can remember. Ooh. Oh man, this smells really good. Ah, see, Strictly Sega has a Sega World coin. Yeah, it smells really good. So anyways, this is the thing. From what I've seen in interviews, she claimed she only made a very limited number and it all happened in one day. And she said the guys lied to her about what the distribution of it was going to be. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, mate.
I don't know at all. So you just have one coin. Some collectors have another. That is, yeah, collectors be like that. It's like some people have one bottle of whiskey in their house, and then
Yeah, get out lots.
then there are other people who have considerably more than the majority of bars have. Like you pretty much have to go to a specialist whiskey bar to have someone having more whiskeys than they have. Oh man, that's pretty good for an experimental old-fashioned. You're saying she still does OnlyFans? Yeah, I don't know anything about her.
I don't know.
It's really easy to get custom-made flags, Celtic. There are a few sites that do it. What's the one I got? Oh, I signed up for one ages ago called Print All Over Me, and I'll show you. I think they're in this wardrobe actually. My Print All Over Me things, jumpsuits. Are they? They are. So there's this one. This is a jumpsuit. I'll show the back because then you can see the design. Oh, come on. Damn it.
Get out of it.
What the fuck? Seriously. Honestly. All right. So, recognize that's the old
Oh, that's
Angry
cool.
Aussie design. Actually, that's not complete. It's more complete on the front. See,
Sure.
it's
cool.
it's the cartoon someone did of me, and I'm larger than life when I wear that. And I think I've got another one in here. Let me see. Looking through what's in here. No, that's pants. Oh, is that a kilt? A few shirts I don't wear anymore. Vests I don't wear anymore. There's a kilt. Oh, must be in another wardrobe. I have another coat from Print All Over Me that has another one of the designs on it. So weird things I do when the whim takes me. Pull the chicks with that. I have actually worn it to events like VidCon.
Yeah, I saw you with that.
So I have worn it publicly. Oh man, that old fashioned is growing on me. That's really quite tasty. Oh, I have to come up with a name for it. Spiced rum, peated whiskey, and nut liqueur as the sweetener. Lagavulin got spicy nuts. There you go. Old Lagavulin spicy nuts. That sounds like a nickname you'd give an old fella in the pub. Go, who's that cranky old guy over there in the corner? Oh, that's old Lagavulin spicy nuts. But you get those characters in pubs. There's always a character there, and you have a name for him that he doesn't know that you have the name for him. That's what I reckon is named after. Old Lagavulin Spicy Nuts. Or Old Spicy Nuts Lagavulin. No, Spicy Nuts Lagavulin. That would be it. These Old Spicy Nuts Lagavulin. I swear to God. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a video for. Oh, Pat's under fluorescent light, obviously. Okay, science time, Safa. You asked for it. Well, you didn't ask for it, but you sort of brought it up, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
What's happening? Okay. Motion, video, and film is a lie. It's actually it's not a moving image. It is a rapid succession of still images that give the illusion of moving because they change. Standard frame rate for video and film, and it just comes from film, is 24 frames per second. Now, fluorescent lights are not actually giving constant light. Even if it looks like it, when you're looking at a fluorescent light, they're not. They're actually cycling through a light. Now, if the cycle of the fluorescent light gets into a weird sort of dissonance with the cycle of the frame rate in the camera, you get inconsistencies in the light. And that's why it looks like the light above Pat's head is flickering. From Pat's perspective...
What else? That?
Yeah. There's nothing you can do about it, Pat.
Yeah,
it's just how it works. But when you look in the room, it doesn't look like the light's flickering, does it?
No.
No, because to the human eye, it's not flickering. It's just the rate of refresh of the fluorescent light and the rate of the video is crashing. Oh, do you have a ceiling fan, Pat?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Strictly Sega said it looks like a ceiling fan, and for a second I thought you might have been right, but it is exactly what I'm saying. Fluorescent light isn't constant; it cycles, but the human eye can't usually detect it. But the cycle of the fluorescent light is in a sort of dissonance with the cycle of the video frame rate and getting that flicker. It's like in yon olden days, if you pointed a video camera at a TV screen, like a CRT TV screen, you would get this weird line that would go up it, which the human eye wouldn't see. And that was because CRT TVs really rapidly refreshed the image line by line, like way too fast for the human eye to see. But because that's happening in a particular cycle and videos being recorded at a certain frame rate, if they were in the wrong cycle, the video would pick up this sort of rolling line in it that the human eye doesn't see. Same deal. Sometimes you will see video or film of plane propellers or helicopter propellers, and it's weird because you feel like you can see the propeller blades and they're not moving even though they're going. And it's when the RPMs of the propeller get into a certain synchronization with the frame rate that it's being recorded at, you get this visual illusion that you think you can see the propeller, and it's not a blur. When you look at it with a human eye, it's just a blur. So there you go. It's all about the frame rate of the video, the refresh rate of the monitor you look at, and the refresh rate of light. I'm not using fluorescent light. I'm using incandescent light, so there's no flickering on mine. Pat's using fluorescent light where he is.
Yeah, that's hard.
Science, motherfuckers. You weren't expecting to get scienced the fuck out tonight, but
yeah, get out now.
You're getting fucking scienced. Ooh, Strictly Sega's cartoon pick on the Discord. I don't even have the Discord open. Why do I not have the Discord open? It's like I'm a crazy man.
Yeah, get old.
Yeah, I'm old and forget stuff. That's what it comes down to. Ooh, neat. Musical Aviator's got his flights. Oh man, that flight sim cockpit looks good. And you got second place in the Victoria. Okay, no, I should be showing what I'm looking at, so you can see it. I keep just sort of talking about things when I can actually show things. So if we go on Discord, so there's where are we? Let's do this so you can see it more.
Whoa!
That's full scale flight sim cockpit that Musical Aviator is playing in this week.
That's cool.
And that's the exterior view of it. That's what people outside it see.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah. And that's what people inside it see. Pretty wild. And there's Musical Aviator getting second place, Victorian State Band, Open Trumpet Solo Competition. Hell fucking yeah, dude.
That's cool.
That is cool. Oh, that's a cool cartoon pick. Nice.
Oh, that's you.
No, that's Strictly Sega.
Oh, that is you, weird.
Nice. All right. Well, there's some cool stuff on the Discord. So I'm happy with that. Okay, now I've forgotten things. What are we saying is inverse rays? I should have a PhD. No, I've just read some shit. And someone who actually knows what they're talking about could explain it much better and much more precisely. But yeah, the propeller thing's wild. Sometimes you see video of a plane or a helicopter flying, but the propeller seems to be stationary, and it's just because the way the frame rate works and the speed of the rotation of the propeller, every frame that gets recorded, the propeller's in the same place. So it's like the frame rate is 24 frames a second, but the propellers are spinning at, say, 2400 RPM. So for each frame, the propeller has actually spun 100 times, but it captures the propeller in the same place or near same place. So the propeller blades either look stationary or moving really slowly. Fun optical illusion. Okay, light and frame rate. It's just what's happening is the frame rate is coinciding with the refresh rate of the lighting. And so you're actually seeing some of the refresh happening. The base for film is 24 frames a second. So that was the default thing for video is 24 frames a second, but it can be however many frames a second you want. If your camera and software are working right, however many frames, the more frames per second, the smoother the motion seems. Because it's like even if something's even only, say, 2 frames a second, it would be really jerky, but it would still kind of look animated and your brain would fill in the motion things. But it's like the magic number that film people worked out was 24 frames a second. Because it's what you get is a shutter going across. It's like picture, a shutter moves it, next picture, shutter. And it's through experimentation, they worked out 24 frames a second was the magic thing to fool the human eye and make it look like fluid movement. Now, film was too expensive to say. They could have easily gone, yeah, but 60 frames a second looks even smoother. It's like, yeah, slow down, motherfucker. Film is expensive, and that's almost 3 times as much film going through. No, 24 frames a second works. That's what we're going to go with it. That's what I mean. 24 frames per second was the slowest that gave fluid movement. So, and it's all about cost. Film stock, very expensive. So you use less of it. At the very early film, if you've ever watched old silent films where they were weirdly fast, it's because when stuff was made for TV, for whatever reason, they did it at 24 frames a second, but the stuff was only shot at 12 frames a second. And when you see it played the right speed, it's like normal motion, but you actually get the flicker. Your eyes actually see the flicker. Gets to 24 frames a second, you don't see the flicker anymore. Doctor Who fixed 24 frames per second Blu-ray AI upscaling. Yeah, upscaling can work. It can be freaking ugly. Oh yeah, yon olden days of film cameras, 24 pictures in the film canister was standard. But yeah, you have to have the right compatible camera and software, but you can shoot at whatever speed, frames per second, and make it look natural. It will just, the more frames per second, the smoother it's going to look. Or you can go crazy shit like the slow-mo guys on YouTube who will film something at tens of thousands of frames a second, and then they can play something that looks really smooth, but it's literally like 1/100th of a second of video goes for a minute. And so you see this really trippy, slow thing, and technology is incredible. The fact that you can have a processor that can record tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of frames a second, And so a tiny moment of a bullet being fired or an explosion or something gets stretched out to an incredible degree. I do absolutely love slow-mo, guys. And yes, strictly Sega, upscaling can definitely be shit. There are some really bad examples. For people who don't know the term, upscaling is when the source material is actually quite low quality and looks kind of terrible on a modern high-def TV, and they use either reprocessing of the video or AI or whatever to say, oh, we're going to make this higher resolution. Sometimes it works really well. Sometimes it just looks like shit. It just looks very unnatural and shit. That's the old thing. Like stuff shot on high def video that doesn't have After Effects done to it kind of looks cheap and nice. Like film has these really soft colors and has grain, and it's not super high def. If you do the wrong sort of thing with high def video, it looks like shite. It was like when TV was first broadcast in HD, and they were broadcasting really low quality video in HD, and everything looked like shit. It's just like, it's like makeup that was good enough for 1970s, 1980s TV because the definition was comparatively low. When that same video was broadcast in high def, the makeup just looked really blotchy and shit because you could see much more detail that you were never meant to see. It's very funny. Oh, did he do that? Yeah, I know various people. James Cameron took the grain out of Terminator 2, True Lies, and the Abyss. Yeah. But you get some people get obsessive and whatnot with what they do to film. And yeah, I don't know. What are you going to do? So it's like, who are we to tell James Cameron that his idea is shit? I mean, we're us. We're the audience. We're who he's making it for. We should tell him if we think it's shit. It's complicated. Anyway, drinking water. Because Pat has been drunk shaming me. Pat?
I didn't say that.
No, you're making me feel bad. I'm just going to drink some water now. Pat's given me a stigma. I'm going to have to go to therapy and just say, like, I just feel really bad. This is good, Pat. He makes me feel bad because I had a drink. And what you having? I had a cocktail. You had one cocktail, and Pat made you feel bad. Yeah, he's really mean. He said I was old and drunk. And so I had a cocktail. So you had two cocktails. Yeah. And then I had another one, and
You get that water.
and the therapist is going, so you had 3, or 4 or 5, I don't remember. But Pat's making me feel bad. I think Pat's right. It's just like
He's not.
I'm just gonna make Pat the bad guy because it's just like
No, that's you.
nah.
That all good.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. You are the good guy. So I've got to tell people lies and make out that you're the bad guy. So.
Oh yeah.
Safa, 7 alcoholic drinks a week recommended by doctors. You know what sort of doctors recommend that? Boring doctors. Doctors who aren't getting any. That's what I'm saying. All nerdy friggin' doctors who don't want anyone to have fun. That just because they have evidence and medical knowledge. I don't know. So you do 7 in one night to get your week's worth. I'm not even Tim Smith. I mean, I'm not at blood alcohol concentrate 0, but I would have to have 2 more cocktails to be Tim Smith, and I'm not doing it. I'm I actually got my mineral water happening. But yeah, I did love that. Facebook memories are the gift that keep on giving, and the one earlier this week was that it was 4 years ago when Melbourne came out of the really long, harsh lockdown because we had hundreds and hundreds of cases of COVID, and we didn't know how bad it was going to get. And the lockdown was like going to be for 6 weeks, trying to get the cases down to zero. And all the shithead conservatives in the media and politics are going, it's impossible, it can't happen, and blah, 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 blah. And I swear to God, I didn't think it was going to happen. Lo and behold, actually, before the lockdown period was over, we got down to 0 new cases of COVID, which was frigging incredible. And so there were 2 pictures which Strictly Sega actually put on the Discord. Dan Andrews actually showing, when we actually reached 0 new cases, he's a donut, 0 donut day. And Tim Smith, just being an absolute cunt, posted a thing. He's going like, oh, and again, because these fucking pricks want it both ways. They were like, there shouldn't be any lockdowns, but also a lot of people died. He's going like, 800 people died. Yeah. And thanks to various Liberal Party fuckheads stopping lockdowns altogether, 20, 30,000 people ended up dying. But anyway, so Tim Smith's going, oh, you shouldn't fucking bloody be celebrating because 800 people died. And so Dan Andrews had 1 donut for 0. So Tim Smith put 800, so it was like 2 donuts there and then 2 there for 0. And everyone just said, yeah, that's a dick and balls. And that's your childhood.
I saw that.
Remember that? Yeah, donut dick.
I saw that.
And that's how stupid he is. He did that thing with the 2 and everyone. He posted it to Twitter and everyone just goes, yeah, that's a dick and balls. And so donut dick. And that was 4 years ago. So there you go. Time flies. Tim Smith posted donut dick 4 years ago. That's fun. I think we must be about coming up. I don't remember when he crashed into someone's fence because he was fucking pissed. I just realized, hey, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I just realized something. We're on the internet. I can look it up.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Tim Smith crash. Dash cam footage shows Victorian MP Tim Smith drink driving. That was November 2021. That's 3 years. We're coming up on 3 years. Ooh, it's actually on camera. Where is it? I probably can't show it without getting a fucking content match. Again, okay, let's just for a minute laugh at just what a stupid motherfucker he looks like. Just look at that dumb motherfucker. Just look at him.
Toblerone is rewarding, original and progressive. My Toblerone.
Wait, it started playing a fucking ad.
That's weird.
Yeah, okay, apparently there's Dash. Where's that? Stop that. Stop that with a fucking ad, you fucks. Where's the actual video of him? Just fucking playing an ad really loud. Oh, okay, so that was that. They want to play an ad. I will put it on. Jesus, they're just fucking piling on some ads just because I want to watch Tim Smith crash his fucking car. Okay, so it's a minute of video. So I think someone must be behind him, or is it his own dish cam? So, okay, this car's turning left. Like, I'm not going to show the video. I'm just describing it because I don't want to get fucking content matched. So I don't know if this is Tim Smith's car or if this car sees Tim Smith crash. They're going around a roundabout. Oh, now they sped up the video. So driving. And I will put this in the Discord so you can see it. Oh, no, there it is. There's his car crashed into a fence. No, I don't think we do. I'm checking. We don't actually see it crash into the fence. This car comes past just after he's crashed into a fence. Yeah, okay. I will put it on the Discord, but it doesn't actually show him crashing into a fence. It's what did I put it in? Favorite videos. Favorite video, Tim Smith crashing. But yeah. So last month. So we must be at the 3-year anniversary of him doing it. October 31st. Yeah, he'd resigned. Okay. Crashed his car, twice the legal limit. So, okay, it's the 3-year. We are now at the 3-year anniversary of Tim Smith resigning for being drunk and crashed in. Hello, Richard. By the way, happy Halloween. Blessed Samhain to you. So, yeah, no, it is ripped off. We don't actually see him crash. I think we see the moment just after he crashed. Anyway, he's such a dead shit. So there you go. I didn't know. Today is the 3rd anniversary of that shit-eating weasel prick resigning because he brought disgrace onto the party. God, he's such a fucking piece. He's just the fucking worst. There's the other thing about twice the legal limit. So to hit the legal limit, you have to do 3 standard drinks in an hour. And then that would 1 drink per hour will disperse from your system. So to be twice the legal limit, you have to have like 6 drinks in an hour, which is actually relatively easy to do. But say you were having 3 standard drinks an hour, which is like, he's saying he's having wine with dinner with some friends. And people always heavy pour wine. When people pour themselves wine, it's usually close to 2 standard drinks they're pouring themselves. Sometimes more if they've got a big fucking glass and they really pour it. But I would say by the 2nd hour, he would have drunk enough. So if you had in 2 hours a sort of home pour of 4 glasses of wine, you would be double the legal limit. If you were actually controlling and going like, that's the mark, that's 1 standard drink. So you would have to have 7 or 8 in 2 hours, or 10 glasses of wine in 3 hours. Be more like, because like I said, when people pour themselves a glass of wine, they're normally pouring at least 1.5 or 2 standard drinks, sometimes 3. So I reckon, yeah, he was probably shit-faced 2 hours in and then drove home. What are Hungry Jack's straws? Like chips? Thin chips? I don't know.
I ate that yesterday in my tea.
You had Hungry Jacks.
Yep, yesterday.
Nice. I haven't had. I like Hungry Jack's double bacon beef burger. I have to admit, I really like that. Haven't had it in years, but I do like it.
Mm.
Oh, I forget what he said, but as is typical for a piece of shit who gets busted drink driving, he tried to understate. He could have had 2 big glasses in 1 hour and been that. Hey, Hannah, by the way, how you doing? Saying large cups for hungry. I don't know. Who the fuck drinks from glasses? Turn the bag up. I think Tim Smith may have been drinking from a bottle of wine because he is very sophisticated. Drinking bottles, he's not drinking goon. I don't know, though. I don't know. You had
They're weird.
Halloween street party down the road for dinner. Did not disappoint. Nice.
That's cool.
I had Halloween kiddies trick-or-treating tonight. Now, okay, there's a few people weren't here when I said it at our stream, but okay. So last year, like I was buying the bags of the mini chocolates and whatnot. I had about 100 treats to hand out to kids, and we ran out. Like 3 or 4 hours in, we ran out, and we had to put a sign up saying sorry we ran out. Bummer. Okay, so this year I bought more. I had 150 treats to hand out to the kiddies. Ran out in an hour and a half, or less than 2 hours. So it's like, well, today, just before the I thought, am I going to be finished with the trick-or-treaters by 8:30? I was finished with the trick-or-treaters at 5:30 because we ran out of freaking treats, and I had 150. Just so many kids. Like, I think kids get driven in from all around because our area's got a good reputation. Yeah, and I'm happy. I love doing it. But it's just like, well, how many fucking things do I have to buy? Honestly, I had 150. Didn't even last 2 hours. So again, but it's nice, just the world's shit and everything sucks. So if you can, if a kid can have one night of fun, I'm all for it, and I want to contribute. And I just feel bad that we ran out of stuff. And but I swear to God, so it's not a fortune, but I probably spent, I don't know, $50 on that, which is not nothing, but it's not breaking the bank. But Jesus, how friggin' much am I supposed to spend on the little bastards? No, they're wonderful. They're little angels. I love them. Yeah. Hannah, lots of places don't do trick or treating. Yeah, I think that's what Mrs. Angry and I were saying. Someone has posted on social media, yeah, these streets in this suburb, they're really good for it. And I did see cars pulling up and kids getting out of them, and I'm fine with it. I want the kids to have fun, basically. Place in your area goes out for decor. Literally had cops in the street directing traffic around them. Neat. There's no full-on decorations in my area, but apparently generous people. And fuck yes, I got them half price Safa. It's like, as soon as I saw, and again, it's kind of like a Coles or Woolies pulling this shit where they say they've marked something down, they haven't. But I checked and it's like, no, that is genuinely half the usual price. So getting bags of 10 or 12 of the treat size things for $3. And that's how it worked out. I spent about $50. So if you get 10 or 12 for $3, yeah, I spent about $50 pulling it all together. And we ran out in less than 2 hours. And it's just like, Jesus. Okay, I really got to think about. And here's the thing. Okay, I learned this a few years ago. You get candy canes at Christmas. So Halloween a couple of years ago, we had leftover candy canes from Christmas. And so, they're 10. 11, 12 months old because, and I was going like, oh, let's just get rid of these candy canes. And I thought, because I wouldn't take candy canes, I would take the chocolate. I would take the chocolate every time. So I got like bowl of chocolate and some candy canes. I thought no one's taking the candy canes. Candy canes go first. And I think I worked out why, because no one else is giving out candy canes. Everywhere the kids go, it's the little mini chocolates, and they come to our place. It's like candy canes, and the kids grab the candy canes, and it's like, oh, okay. So, candy canes. Do they have a use by date, dude? They're just sugar. Sugar doesn't go off. What do you think? You have a few houses put out little things. One house, the whole front yard's a haunted house. Yeah, it's actually, Dubbo is actually renowned. We're always piss taking Dubbo. Dubbo is renowned for Christmas lights. Not so much Halloween, but they probably do Halloween now as well. Dubbo's renowned for Christmas lights. Love the videos on social media. People had a bucket of lollies, one potato, and every time the kids grab the potato, they grab what's different. They genuinely grab what is different. Oh, fuck yes, it was one each. And most kids weren't bad, but occasionally I'd say, one, like some kid goes in with a hand, you see him just going, one, because I knew I was going to run out. But most of the kids are good. And even the ones who look like they want to take the whole bowl just go one, and they go, okay, thing one. Yeah, get 1 bag of lollies and 10 kilograms of potatoes. I'll have to do that next year. Put a potato in the bowl and see who does it. And yes, you should join. Do you need the link again? I'll put the link again if you want. So I'm going to see if anything's left over. Because, I had these little cookies. I don't normally say cookies. I say biscuits. But I think you could call these cookies because they're little like shortbread things with icing. And let's change this to this.
Wait a minute. There we are.
Change it to that. Now there's 3 of us.
Hey, hello.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Patty.
Hello, good.
And the wife's back there, but she's cooking.
All right. Okay. She's not still in the bath back there. Okay. Good.
No, thank goodness, no.
Yeah.
I found these Hungry Jack straws on eBay. And
All right. So they're literally straws. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, those are the really thick ones. Yeah.
They're so thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, one sip and you're like,
Getting down. That's actually a good tip, Hannah. Go to the $2 shops, get the Halloween toys on clearance, and put them in with all these.
oh, that's
Or
clever.
bulk buy
Yeah.
Halloween pencils.
That's easy.
Yeah. All right. Those are both excellent ideas, actually.
Kmart had like Mars bars and stuff like that, chocolates for like $3 a packet.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Well, no. The Coles and Woolies had them the various times. That there's 10 or 12 in the packet, and they were like
Coles
$3.
had it for $5 though.
Yeah, but that's how I knew it was genuinely marked down because I.
Oh,
looked
there
at the
she
one-
is.
Hey,
Hello.
so
Hello.
Sophie had a haircut. Look at Sophie's haircut.
oh,
That's
look,
cute.
awesome! That's
Oh,
a
she's a
nice
big
dude.
Hey.
That is a nice
She's like
dude.
Tinkerbell.
Ooh, Tinkerbell look. Nice.
That's cute.
That's a good look. All right, that's
Look at
excellent.
those
stuff.
legs. Oh,
So, look at it.
Oh,
You
man,
love it
there
when
you
he loves
go.
his wife. That's what I like to see. We're all about positive, healthy expressions.
loves this woman.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll both sing that. When a man loves a woman.
He talks about her legs.
Yeah, and says she's a hottie. Yeah. That's how the lyrics go, isn't it? It's a
I've got legs too, but mine are Bart Simpson pants. You know.
Bart Simpson legs. Nice. Minus
Mine's
skeleton legs.
Yes, I got to see it in full. Come on,
It's look, all right.
you got to
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
Dem Bones dance.
Do the dim bones. Actually, the funny thing I noticed is it does kind of accentuate movement if I go do, do, do. It looks crazy.
You know that Walking Dead.
That just looks crazy.
What about those balloon guys?
Balloon guys.
The balloons that shoot the air up and do that bouncy thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like
the
yeah.
That's it.
wacky waving arm guys.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that arm.
I noticed it.
I saw one of those in a Halloween around here, and I thought, wow, that's very unique to have one of those up for Halloween.
Yeah, that sounds good. No, I noticed that thing in the team meeting today. I started going. I said, okay, that looks kind of crazy. Ray's
Look
wants
at
someone to
Fanny.
clip it.
He's losing his shit.
Look, what I'll do it. Like so you probably clip it. I'll do this for a second and bring the guys back, but it's just like
Yeah.
Lost it.
that's crazy. Okay. Okay. I'll bring everyone back now.
That's the
where-
female anatomy.
I know. That's so funny.
Sorry, I just noticed the hip bones, and that's a female anatomy.
Oh, she think it was a female pelvis.
Sophie.
Sorry,
Don't say it.
I remember. Okay, but I remember seeing
the
this
shoulders
picture.
are male. It's interesting because the shoulders are male and the bottom part's female.
Yeah, the collarbone's male.
Are
Yeah.
male.
It's whatever. I remember seeing a picture. Someone had done this weird thing, like, and they had like skeleton lovers with arms around, and they'd done this weird thing where they gave one of the skeletons bone boobs, and someone was just going, "This is." Sort of insecure masculinity personified. They're so scared. People might think when you're saying skeletons in love, they think you might be gay. They have to give one of the skeletons bone boobs because, like, no, mate, that's a chick skeleton right there. And it's just like, dude, why are you so insecure? What the hell is going on here?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love Hannah's comment.
Yeah, I have good childbirthing hips. That's what's going on there. Make a thumbnail. Well, I've already done the thumbnail ahead of time. Yeah. So Halloween decorations drive you mental skeletons. Yes, they do skeletons of things that don't have skeletons. It's hilarious. And really regularly when it's things that do have skeletons, they do the skeletons completely wrong, and it is very weird.
Yeah, because a spider's like, what's it called when it's an outside skeleton?
Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton. Thank you. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's been a while.
We have an endoskeleton, and spiders have an exoskeleton.
I was going to say endoskeleton, but then it sounds like I'm from Indonesia, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah. Yes, I have an. Well, they're only your neighbours. That's the whole thing. But yeah, Hannah's tip of actually putting Halloween decorations in the bowl is a good one. I am definitely, if I get the opportunity, going to go to a $2 shop and get some Halloween decorations. Oh God, what did Ray's put on the Discord?
Ray's clipped it. We should make it into an animated GIF.
Oh, someone's got to turn it into a GIF.
I'll do that after the stream.
Oh my God, that's so good.
That's a perfect animated GIF.
No. So someone's got to now do a GIF of the fucking skeleton. Brian, hey, how you doing, mate? Yeah, how I been vibing to the music video. More women, drone pilots, Vicus music. Okay, cool.
Vicar, as in Vicar and Linda Bull.
That is literally what popped into my head too.
Yeah.
Is that who it is, Brian, or is
Vicar
it?
and Linda Bull, for anyone who doesn't know, was Paul Kelly's backup artist.
Yes. I think who were they singers for?
Went on as a solo career and did a couple of big singles, especially on Rage. Would get lots of airplay on Rage.
Yeah.
One was
They're
called
great.
Hard Love, and what was the other big song they did? Angry.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Songs
Yeah,
they
Brian
did.
thinks it is Vicky Boy.
Oh, there you
Yeah, look
go.
it up.
Good music. She's a fantastic singer.
What was it? More women drone. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I'm just going to look up more
Vika and
women
Linda.
drone pilots.
Oh, okay, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to look up Vika and
Vika's
Linda.
music, first ever
boom.
animated music video. I know that's a dude. Oh,
Yeah, when Will You Fall
oh,
for Me,
Vikas
that
Kumar.
was the other big
Okay.
song, yeah.
No, that's a dude. But still, I'm not going to hold that against him. It's not his fault he's a dude. Yeah, Slay Queen Girl Boss. So the music's cool. Reminds you of the Democrats in America. Can't stop the genocide. Can we get a first play? Yeah, I know. We already had the conversation about them being pretty pathetic.
Oh my God, how fucking bad was that New York Madison Square Garden?
Oh,
speech?
Trump with all the
That?
fucking lunatics.
And they had that guy doing the opening act and
Yeah.
talking about how like Puerto Rico is like a
Floating
garbage
pile of
island.
garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
kind of like,
I saw that
I
on
was
my
blown
TikTok.
away. What was that,
Yeah.
Patty?
I saw that on TikTok.
You got
Yeah.
dead bodies buried under there.
all over the
Hey, I
TikTok.
No, I love him on TikTok. Just, I saw that.
Yeah. I read that Mr. In Between was based on Pat's exploits, basically, you know. Ray,
Oh,
Damn
I haven't
it!
seen that show, but I've been meaning to watch it. Yeah.
Ray Shoesmith is a pseudonym for Pat. Yeah, that's
Somebody on my
Yeah.
server keeps watching that show, and I see it on the. I can
It
see
is-
what people are watching. Yeah.
you should watch it because I would, without hesitation, name it as the best Australian TV series ever made. Just
Really?
no hesitation whatsoever. And I would, if I put that to you, and everyone in the chat as well, what would you nominate as the best Australian TV series ever made? Even if it only lasted one season. In Mr. In Between is 3 seasons, but what would you rate as the best ever Australian TV series?
I said what did.
I mean, Safa, Play School was great. No two ways about it. Also, Play School's way fucking cooler now than when I was a kid. Like, I was seeing some clips on YouTube. It's like Baker Boys on Play School. What the fuck? They're just getting really cool things. So Ray's is with me 100% on Mr. In Between. It's one of those things where everything about it is good. Like, it's a great story. It's great performances. It's shot
Are we
really
talking
well.
specifically
sound
about
design.
adult shows or kid shows as well?
Just what your favorite ever Australian TV show is.
Because
Yeah,
when
I don't
my
mind.
kid introduced me to Bluey, I got absolutely hooked on that show.
Which one?
Yeah.
I'm not
mine.
saying it's the best show like directed at me, but
Yeah.
I was. It's one of the most well written shows ever made. Bluey.
Oh, Bluey. Yeah, Bluey's.
Really?
Okay. Here's where I confess I've never watched an episode of Bluey.
Pat's face right now. Bluey.
Yeah, I just feel weird.
Oh, Bluey's got such a diehard fan base, and everything I read about Bluey is good. Yeah.
There are episodes of Bluey that have made me actually cry. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding.
No. Everything I hear about Bluey is good. And yeah, Raze, I'm with you. Mr. In Between.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah. I'm
It's
doing
like
top 15 at the moment.
The writing, the acting, the cinematography, the sound design, the editing, everything is just so well done. The characters are just incredible. Chopper's your
Mine's
favorite movie?
Walking Dead.
Chopper,
I-
really? Chopper.
I like Chopper.
Wow, okay, all right.
I would rank Animal
I thought
Kingdom.
Chopper was a bit tame.
Rays, have you seen Animal Kingdom? I would rate Animal Kingdom as one of my all-time favorite Australian movies. And again, it's just because it's the whole package. The acting, the characters, the script, the cinematography, the sound design. It's fucking
Yeah,
killer.
dude, to be honest with you, there's about 30 movies I'd rate above Chopper, but that's just me. I watch
Yeah.
a lot of Australian movies, though. I really love Australian movies.
I would definitely go with Eric Bana play Chopper incredibly, just mind-blowing performance. Sorry, Brian, what's this? How Mr. In Between deal Back to the Office met? Well, he was never working from home, put it that way. He was Mr. In Between. He was always working on site. So, as Australian movies, then strictly Sega, what's say top 3 or 4 or 5? If you don't want to pick one, top Australian movies.
Oh, okay. If I'm really tortured to do it, it'd be I don't know. Bad Boy Bubby is up there for sure.
Oh God, that's a movie. That's for sure.
Fucked up, and
That is
so
a-
memorable.
That is a fucked up movie.
Up there. Dark City. Rabbit
Dark
Proof
City
Tent.
is an underrated and underseen
No, not
gem.
yet. No, I haven't fed the kitty yet. No. Dogs in Space.
Okay, that didn't really grab
no,
me.
no.
I think I was its target demographic when it came out, and it didn't really
The
grab me.
Dish. Have you seen The Dish?
I love The Dish. It's a beautiful comedy. Oh yeah, Wolf Creek is friggin' great.
Yes,
It's a
Wolf Creek's fantastic.
genuinely
yeah.
good movie. If we're counting Mad
okay,
Max
yep,
Fury
yep,
Road
Yep,
as an
Wolf
Australian
Creek,
movie,
yep. And Babadook, if you're going that direction as well.
again, Babadook, I didn't dislike, but it didn't really do it for me. Like maybe it got
Have you
too
seen
hyped.
Wake in Fright?
Oh God, that's a classic. That movie is. Speaking of fucked up, that movie is.
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah. It
And that's
really
like
was fucked up,
70s or
yeah.
60s.
70s, I think. Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie is fucked up. It's good, but it's fucked up.
Okay, Crackerjack is up there for sure for me.
Really?
And Bad
Again,
Eggs.
I saw
Bad
that.
Eggs. I would rate The Castle above Crackerjack and Bad Eggs.
Yeah. Proof.
Oh, Proof is a great fucking film. Young Russell Crowe and
I've got it. My brain took me a second. Two Hands. That's my number one.
oh my
Australian
God,
movie.
that's a good movie. That
That has to be my number one Australian movie.
and just oh my God, and just the little moments. I tell you, the one bit that stands out to me in Two Hands, where Heath Ledger is saying to the girl, like, "I want to take your picture," and he starts framing up the picture, and she just does that pose to camera, and you just go, "That's when she got him." Just it was as simple as he's taking a picture, and she does this pose, and he's just gone for all money at that
Have
point.
you seen he died with a falafel in his hand?
I didn't hate it, but I enjoyed it, but it's not on my all-time favorites list.
What about Wog Boy?
Wog
I'm pulling
Boy's
out
okay.
all my favorite Australian movies. If you don't
Wog
notice,
Boy is okay. I don't hate Wog Boy. Because it was actually telling. So okay, Strictly Ballroom. I think Strictly Ballroom's a really good movie.
yes. Love is in the air.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
what Baz Luhrmann calls his Red Curtain trilogy. I really enjoyed Moulin Rouge.
Romper Stomper.
Oh, Romper Stomper kicks fucking ass. That movie is just goddamn. That's a ride. That
No, I
movie.
don't mind.
I remember seeing it at the cinema. That was amazing.
What was that?
I don't mind.
Sorry, Patty. What did you say?
That one's the best.
Excellent. I haven't seen that yet. That's a Netflix movie. I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
yet.
with what's her
I
name,
thought it
Jennifer
was wicked.
Lopez.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw that.
That's Pat's
wicked.
recent favorite. There you go.
They're the best.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll put it on tomorrow and check it out and let you know what I think.
Right. But I really, Animal Kingdom does it for me in terms of like drama and tension and everything about it.
Definitely number one for me is Two Hands. Dirty Deeds was amazing though. I really liked
Dirty
it.
Deeds was great. What's funny, you go, oh, it's Brian Brown in a gangster movie again, but they're so different. Two Hands and Dirty Deeds are so different, and they're really good in different ways.
I've got a bunch of unwatched movies here.
I've
got Getting Square. Have you seen Getting Square?
Yes, I've got that on disc.
Oh,
It is funny.
Oh, man.
What about
I
Crackers?
that.
What?
Crackers.
Don't think I know that one.
No, I never saw that.
It's got Peter Rosethorn in it.
Right.
You know him the moment you see his face.
Oh, he's that guy?
Yeah. Oh, mate, he is that guy when it comes to
Okay.
Australian comedy. You know,
Oh, he's saying
Peter Rowsthorn.
I know that name. Also, Ray saying that's Heath Ledger's Ned Kelly, I guess you're saying. Which again, is that okay? Didn't really do it for me.
Even the Mick Jagger one. I've never found a Ned Kelly movie that's met up to the standard of what it should be in the sense. Same with Morgan. What's the Dennis Hopper one? Mad Dog
Morgan.
Oh, that was fucking garbage.
What's up?
Yeah,
I
but
saw
that
this
was
one.
a coke
I saw
fueled
that one.
70s exploitation.
I saw that
What
one.
is that one? I
I've
don't even
never
know.
heard of that movie before.
It's wicked. Yeah,
I've
I
added
saw
it to my list.
that
I'm
old boy.
putting that on the fucking
that
list.
old
right?
boy.
Put it on the Discord, Pat. Don't even know that one.
Okay, put it on now.
What's it called?
Alrighty.
Doodle Boys.
Yep.
I know he's going to put it on Discord. I don't think I've even heard of it.
It's
Yeah,
wicked.
I started watching because Mad Dog Morgan's on Prime. Prime has the weirdest shit.
I
think
know, right?
You've
much
seen,
of it too.
yeah, you've seen the doco Not Quite Hollywood, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Almost every movie on Not Quite Hollywood is on Prime.
Yeah.
It's wild. Almost
They
every
must have an
70s,
agreement
80s
with Umbrella.
exploitation.
You know Umbrella Entertainment? Have you heard of them before? They're
Yes,
an Aussie
yes.
distribution company. They must have a distribution deal with them because all those movies on Not Quite Hollywood are also Umbrella films as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I
One of
was
my
tripped
favorites-
out. Like,
B-grade movie is. Have you seen Houseboat Horror?
no.
No,
You
no,
know
no,
Animal
I saw that.
from Hey Hey It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
saw that one.
there's also who's the? Hang on, I've got to pull this up. Houseboat Horror.
Houseboat Horror. Police Rescue, I think, did do a movie, Rays. I think you're right.
Yeah, 1989. That's it. Okay, so check out this cast is just insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got
Done.
Alan Dale from Neighbours.
Yeah.
Right? You've got John Michael Howson.
Oh my God, the Hollywood guy. Yeah.
You've got Animal. Yeah, Gavin Wood.
The voiceover guy.
Yeah, from Countdown, right?
Oh my God. Okay.
So
Done,
I only
done,
found
done.
out about it because the Late Show did a movie review about it back in 1992, and it's just sat there in the back of my brain, you know, for 20 years. And then it came out, and oh my God, it was better than I ever imagined, you know.
Did you? Okay. What you made pop into my head, the Late Show. Remember their recurring sketch of the stunt guy, shit scared?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that was always funny with him just really fucking up stunts and whatnot. But then they did a thing. They found a really weird doco about a stunt guy, and I forget what it was called, but they screened on ABC like "Shit Scared Presents." You know, it was a real documentary about this American stunt guy, and you had like Rob Sitch and Santo Chilaro doing an intro, and my favorite bit, and I still remember this. They go like, this is what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and jump the Grand Canyon on a motorcycle or something, which is a ridiculous idea.
Yeah.
And he's going, and he has a few setbacks, and he goes, and before you watch the movie, I need to tell you, more than one calendar year elapses in. It was like, it's so fucked. This guy is such a shit stunt man. So the whole Shit Scared Presents was absolutely perfect because this guy was a terrible stunt man. He was terrible.
Yeah, I done that.
Oh, you put the thing on Discord?
Yep, I done that.
Good man. So it's called Doodle Bops. Happy Doodle Holidays. Okay, I'm just looking at the picture. I think it's porn. I think Pat is.
No.
No,
No,
it's not.
Good.
No, I don't know.
no, that's songs.
It's songs.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah,
Bow songs.
Horror.
yeah, you know that.
Oh, that's Houseboat Horror.
Oh,
Oh, wow! They've given you a bunch of pictures with it.
Oops, sorry.
that's cool.
You might notice a lot of them are from cast members from Neighbours and stuff like that.
Yeah, a bunch of soapy actors doing a horror movie.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, that's such nice packaging that they put all those pictures in it.
Yeah, this is $100 bloody setup. You get you got all the postcards.
Yeah.
Put them away when I'm sober, and you get the book.
Yeah, I'm all right.
A book goes with it. Oh damn.
Talking about the
Neighbours star in sex romp. Oh, Truth. The Melbourne Truth. Oh my god. That was such a funny paper.
so talking about other movies. Have you seen Bloodlust?
I don't think I have, no.
No, man, I don't saw that.
Filmed in like all the alleyways of Melbourne, like in
Oh.
the city. I love
No.
it. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
and I
like-
bet
you can recognize all the different alleys and stuff like that.
they didn't have permission to do the shoot either.
Yeah. So this was filmed on a. It wasn't VHS, but it was what they call VHS-C. It was like a high definition version of VHS that could.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Better quality, like you would rent them from TV stations, the camera and stuff like that. Yeah, and it got banned in Queensland.
Well, that was
because-
always a claim to fame. of-
Queensland was so delicate with their, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes into the director and stuff like that. Oh, look at the old Gold 104 logo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Ray's Jaiso? I don't think I know that. Filmmaker style.
Yeah, so it came with a badge that you could put on your chest that said banned in the USA and it had a Houseboat Horror,
Nice.
banned in the Queensland, sorry, banned in Queensland. Yeah.
I remember there was a movie, it's like a straight to video thing. Rays, you might know what this was because it was shot as if it was a documentary in the western suburbs of Melbourne of this really violent youth gang. And they marketed it really ambiguously, sort of trying to make people think it was real stuff that happened with a real violent youth gang. And it wasn't. It was freaking made up. But they did it so cinema verite that a lot of people were thinking, wait, is this actually real?
Yeah, like Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, and that was I was listening to the Rewatchables podcast on Blair Witch, and they did make the really valid point of, you could only make that film and have that marketing for it pre-internet.
Yeah.
because-
Yeah, but you know, they also kept the names off IMDb of doing that film.
Yeah.
That was quite impressive, considering even
Yeah.
for nowadays that would be
Yeah.
get people picking up a storm.
Yeah. So yeah, but oh god, I'm trying to. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, it was like pretending to be a documentary about a violent youth gang in Melbourne's West, and it was completely made up. But they really had people going that this stuff was actually happening. It's just like people. I don't want to sound too superior and say people are gullible. It's just actual real serious fucked up shit happens all the time. So sometimes when you see something that's fictional that someone goes, this is real, you look at it and go, maybe, because
I don't believe you.
yeah, it's just like I've seen weird fucking shit that was real, so maybe this weird shit's real too. Sorry, something just popped in my head. Weird shit that someone shared during the week. It's like a media article like, Dubbo friends hit it big with great idea. They're okay. Who knows what the processed meat Devon is? It's just a particularly gross, cheap processed meat that comes in a big tube and you cut.
Yeah, but I love it. It's so yummy.
Okay, so what these guys invented as a snack was essentially battered Devon slices that you deep fry.
Oh my god.
So you want it now. Yeah.
Yeah, these people are geniuses.
I'm sure they're from West Dubbo. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta go to the loo. Excuse me, I'm broken.
Sounds like the halloumi with salami wrapped around it.
Oh, so halloumi with salami wrapped around it?
Yeah, and then you fry it on a barbecue.
Oh my god, I would do that in a heartbeat.
It's really good. It's a great
That-
appetizer for barbecue.
That
You put it-
sounds
put it with
genuinely
a
good.
Thin, wrap a slice of
Yeah?
salami around it. Hot if you like spicy, mild if you don't.
Oh
I
my
really
god.
I like both of them.
Oh my god, that's a thing I'm gonna do. That is a thing.
One of Charlie's childhood friends taught me that one, and I had a bite of it, not actually knowing what it was. I was pretty drunk at the time. But, oh my god, what the hell is that? And then a couple of weeks later, I'm like, I've got a craving for that thing that guy made. And then we had to message him, and
I'm gonna make
I
it.
made it. And, yeah, really
God.
good. And then I did it at the last hosting barbecue we did, and it was
Yeah.
a big hit. So that
Damn.
halloumi wrapped in
Oh
salami.
my god. Halloumi wrapped in salami. But
I'm sold.
you've got to use light halloumi. You can't use full blown halloumi.
Okay, light halloumi. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it this weekend because I'm going away.
It's
this
too
week.
naughty. It's so naughty. You wrap it.
Oh, I'm
and
doing
putting
it.
the salami on the grill, and it's locking into place.
Oof.
Wrapping itself around
Yeah.
the halloumi, and you're like,
Yeah.
this
No.
is too naughty. I shouldn't be eating
Oh,
this.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Not
it's
this
so
weekend,
good.
but
Yeah, we went
I am
to a
doing
friend's
it.
house in Melbourne. When we went to Melbourne,
Yeah.
a friend of
Oof.
mine who lives in Olympic Park.
I tell you what, I'm doing that one. That
and
is amazing.
holy shit, dude! It's a life-changing meal. Yeah,
That sounds amazing.
It's
I
not
always
really-
like
I've
doing
never been the
something
same
different
again. It
every
was
week.
like taking LSD. It's like you're never the same again.
You never
Alrighty.
be the same again.
Well, we've passed 10 o'clock. I'm going to go.
Yeah,
take
I
you
know,
to-
right? Yeah, but eat the cherry. Go on, eat your cherry.
Yeah, okay.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, but I've got to work for it. And also, I'm,
No, when Amy got
I'm
to
driving tomorrow, so I don't want to be tired. So I'm gonna eat the cherry.
and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I may not see you all for a week. Maybe on Tuesday. Maybe not till Thursday. Who knows? It's a mysterious universe. But everyone,
I'm going to bang up some video clips on Saturday. If anyone wants to join, put in your requests, and I'll take them and add them to the list, and we'll do just a group chat because we get along really well, all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
I'm more than happy
Put
to-
on the Discord or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Paddy, you want some Guy Sebastian? You got it, brother.
Yep, cool.
Alrighty. You'll take care. See you another
Take it
time.
easy.
But bye.
You are totally